It's another day, man. This is your favorite or soon to be favorite struggling YouTuber. So yeah, my name is Matt, or you can call me Matt. No, like this line I'm using, you can call me Matt. There's a girl back in UWC. I told her my name. I said my name is Matimba, but people call me Matt, so you can also call me Matt. She called me compliment. Imagine compliment. But yeah, what can I say, man? So yeah, today I just wanna talk about something that's been bothering me a lot. Like the issue of education. I'm a big fan of education. I'm a big fan of learning something new, like something completely new, and applying it somewhere. So education, Mafetu, it's like this. This is how I see it, ne? Actually, I'm not gonna really dive much into education, but I'm gonna talk about the problems that we have in our society. And those problems are like this. Apartheid messed us up, basically. It messed the lives of black people and also non-white people. Ne? Oh, they filled that pothole, city of Cape Town. It's crazy, ne? So it's like this. Our parents, basically, they had it tough during apartheid. Everything was tough on them, and basically they struggled, they were punished and everything. And after apartheid ended, or after we reached democracy in 1994, I'm sure most of them, they vowed not to ever allow any of their children go through something like that. Oh my word, I'm gonna have to shout. I hope you can still hear me. The rain is crazy. Can you still hear me? If you can't hear me, oh my word, it's just this. I'll have to buy a mic. I can't even see anything. That's how bad it is. From the front, at the back, you can actually see that there's a car there. Here at the front, it's a bit difficult. Anyways, so our parents, they had that idea that our children basically are not gonna suffer. Their children, it's us. So we were not gonna suffer while getting education. So basically, they fought for so much that we had to have everything easy. And by everything, like even education was supposed to be free. You understand? But came our generation, education is almost free. Or let me say it's, for argument's sake, let's say it's free. For most people don't pay to go to school, you understand? Just buy uniform and then you end up at school. Okay, fine. But why are we not taking this free education and learning or absorbing it and using it to change our family? Why are we still a problem in schools? You see, because when you go to school, now it's a bit better. Let me stop shouting. Shit. So, like when you go to school, ne? Your parents basically put you in the hands of your teachers. So basically, they're just trying to say, the teacher now is your parent for those specific hours from morning until later in the afternoon. You see? But now they come this point where the same child who doesn't want education starts giving the parent, who is the teachers now, problems. They don't want to write homework. They don't want to write tests. They fail. They do all these sort of things. They wear clothing that are not part of the uniform of the school. You see? And the parents now, they're the ones who go and give the teachers whom they trusted with their child for a day or for a week they go and give the same people problems and say, no, my child is supposed to wear that hat. Hey, what, did you see the hair? What? Why are you doing something like that? You see, disrespecting the teachers whom are parents during that time period, between 8 a.m. or 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. You understand? And this is a problem, and it's gonna go down to the next generation, because us as parents now, we also don't want anything to happen to our children. By anything, I'm talking about any form of punishment. And no, I'm not saying corporal punishment is good, but what is there to replace corporal punishment? You understand? So I was having a conversation, so she highlighted that if a child could be there now, a school child could beat her or slap her at school, she would basically go straight to the police and open a case against the child. You understand? Open a case, and that would mean, and then after a case, file a protection order against the child, and that child would need to be excused from the school. You understand? Because why? If a child slaps her and she slaps back, the child is gonna go to the parent, and the parent, you are gonna come back to the school and cause a war, like a havoc, without even applying your mind. You see? Because why? You don't know what's happening at school. Your child acts like a saint at home, but at school is a serious problem. That child is the best of the problems at school, but you don't know this. Someone has to deal with those things, and these children know that they are protected. You see, they're protected. That's why they're getting away with this rubbish, with this nonsense of abusing teachers. And then these are the people that we're gonna trust our futures with. These are the people who are gonna grow and be part of the community tomorrow. It doesn't make sense. You see, doesn't make sense, man. Like, control your kids, like, be involved. Most of you, if you're called to come to school for maybe it's a parents meeting, you won't show up. You know that. You won't show up. But if they say your child, the cap your child was wearing was taken, you will go there and saying, no, I'm gonna show them. You go to school like guns blazing, you know, like you're wearing your night dress, you're wearing your underwear, like the pantyhose. I think it's an underwear, that thing. You're wearing your pantyhose on your head, you know, like all those type of things. That's what you'll be doing. But then get involved. Come to your child's school event. Come to your child's meeting, school meeting. You won't show up. And you think you're good people. Come on, man. Apply knowledge, guys. Apply knowledge. Like, you can't allow kids to do just anything. Like, there must be like a line where kids know that, okay, we're kids and there's certain things we can't get away with. You see, not this thing, they can get away with everything. Now, they're saying, basically, if a child is bullying another child, the victim can file a protection order against the other child. What will it mean for the bully? He has to go to another school, get expelled, because you can't be in the same classroom, I believe, when there's a protection order against you. So you see, it's stuff like that. Now a child could be sent to jail, which is good. Yeah, like I feel like it's good if a child is sent to jail for doing rubbish. You understand? How many times have children been doing things and getting teachers expelled just because they're children or they are at school? You know, like now children, I'm just talking about high schoolers. Please understand me. I'm not talking about primary kids. Even them, and their problem as well. You know, their problem as well. Everyone is a problem. From crash, they don't listen. You know, how many times have I been getting messages on the message book? So they have like a message book, so the teacher communicates with you in that thing. So in the message book, I keep hearing, please tell him to use his listening ears. Atom is a saint. Atom is a saint. And I wish there was some form of naughty corner. They make him stand there and they get embarrassed for not listening. You see? Because some of us, we knew, man, like there's time and place for everything. There's time to be respectful, and there's a time to play. You see? A time to be respectful, you can't wear a cap to a meeting. Unless if you sell caps, or you are some NBA player, or you're some big deal, and maybe, you know, that's how you that's how you what your fashion, you know, like those. It's an, I feel like it's a Western thing, man. It's an American thing that is done these days. People, you wear caps to a church, for instance. Where's the respect? You understand? You wear caps to a church. You wear caps to a lecture room. You know, like you wear hats, not just caps, hats as a guy. You know, those type of things. Where's the respect, man? Even if you don't agree with me, I'll tell you, you'll never see a news anchor putting on a cap or wearing the things that some of you wear. You have to look presentable, at least, because that is a time for that. There's a time for everything. As a matter of fact, man, go to hell. You see? So there's a time for everything, and this thing is being passed down. You know, it's being passed down. We believe that actually it's cool to do this. We laugh when we laugh at and condone certain behaviors, which is wrong. You see, this thing, I'm not gonna wear it anywhere. See, I'm wearing it in my own car. I'm wearing it when I'm on my way to work. I won't wear this thing and go to a church service. I won't wear this thing and go to a funeral. Unless if maybe I'm part of the guys digging or I'm doing other duties, you see. There's a time for everything. And also, yeah, like, this is why I'm saying this. You must teach your kids. Teach your kids to listen, you see. Because charity begins at home. Charity begins at home. I know, like, some of you never listened. You were troubled. We know you. Like, because your mothers and your fathers, your uncles, your aunties, they protected you. That's why you're a problem now. You feel like you're entitled to everything. You see? But yeah, man, that is all I had to share today. Is that, no, man, this is wrong. This is seriously wrong. We must change. And to change, we must, like, apply knowledge, be able to tell what is wrong, what is right. Corporal punishment, yes, it is wrong. Like, some teachers beat to kill. Honestly speaking, I went to a school where basically where as you entered, you knew you are living some rights at home or by the gate. You know, like the right to life, the right. Basically, you could be beaten to death. I'm kidding. But yeah, man, like, you could be beaten, like, seriously beaten, as per, like, offense. If you don't want, you were told to go to and fetch the police and come back with your parents. And you knew that, okay, what I did is wrong. I didn't do certain things. I didn't listen. I wasn't in class. I came to school late. You know, we're even beaten for not tucking our shirts on, man. I've never liked tucking my shirts in. And yeah, basically we were always, you know, like, always in trouble for that. We were beaten for not get, like, you know, when you write the first test, if you write the second one for getting a lower mark, you were beaten for such in home language, stronger, yeah. And those things, they were not doing it for them to fulfill their ego. Also, when I'm saying we were beaten, I don't want you to think you were kicked like those guys who were driving the pole beaten by the VIP protection unit. No, I'm not talking about that type of beating. I'm talking about the chalk duster, ruler, sometimes fan belt. I'm lucky I never had the fan belt eating my ass. Yo, I'm sure I would have behaved, like really behaved. But I'm just talking about like those type of beatings, those minor beatings, you know. At school, at school when there's a fight, children are fighting, there's always this wah, everyone gets out of class and do all these sort of things. These children don't want to listen when they're being stopped, you know. So there's to be some sort of order. We can't call the cops each time. Like the way we get used to things. These children will get to a point where they don't listen to the cops because they see their parents climbing on police vans and everything. You see? So it's crazy, man. It's crazy. We're passing down nonsense. We are losing discipline by the day. We're losing discipline by the day. It's wrong, Zans. It's wrong. I'm gonna tell you. Rather you hate me, you call my content trash, because it is trash. I tell you every day that I'm a struggling YouTuber almost. But I'm not gonna come here and say, actually, corporal punishment is wrong. Children mustn't be beaten, mustn't be punished. What? But what is there to replace that? Yeah? What is there to say, if a child does this is what's gonna happen to a child? What is there? Social workers, do we have enough social workers? We have enough, like more than enough social workers sitting at home not working. You understand? It's the people, the Department of Education should hire social workers to be part of the school. Each school should have at least four or five social workers. You understand? That's what I believe. If there are cases, like children go through a lot, and you can't trust teachers to just talk to these people. I know maybe it's part of their courses or whatever, but there are certain cases they shouldn't be handling themselves. Like maybe a child is going through a lot, that doesn't have parents, breadwinners, like those type of very, very sensitive cases. And also these type of cases where a child doesn't listen. There must be some sort of discipline that's there at school. You see, I am honestly disgusted by people who just quickly run and get teachers fired just for doing their own job. If your child is disturbing in class, if your child is not wearing uniform, like you're wearing blue every day, the school uniform is blue, the school logo, everything about the school is blue, and you come wearing red, a red hat, a red beanie. Hi man, Suga, peace.